Folks, I'm here in downtown Lancaster, South Carolina. There is this old motel downtown that's been a famous location here in town for many years, that I've driven by many times, and I figured I would do a video just showing you the condition this place is in. This was an amazing place at one point. The upstairs is all hotel rooms or motel rooms, and the downstairs was all retail places. This was built quite a while back. Can't remember the name of the gentleman that built it, but I'll look all that up and put it in the video. It's an amazing, beautiful old building, but unfortunately it's gotten to the point where I don't think they're going to be able to save it, which is a real shame because it's kind of one of a kind. It's 3 stories. You got the rooms up top, you've got the retail down below, and then there's actually a 3rd floor, or the basement down below you can get to from the back. That's basically, they used to have a club down there or a bar or something like that. They used to have like a party room where they could do birthday parties and things like that. And this was just an amazing place in its day. But unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to be able to save it. I know the people that own it intend on saving it. I just don't know if they're going to be able to get the finances together to do it. I don't know those people or know anything about it, but I know that their intention is to save this building. But in case anything happens to it, I was hoping to film a little video just showing some of it. Now, I am not going to be going inside. As you can see, there's no trespassing signs all over the windows. But we're here real close to the street. I don't fall and kill myself, which is probably why they don't want us trespassing. We're here real close to the street. I parked out in front in case the police come by. They know I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not going in. I would not go in. I don't want to vandalize anything. I'm just trying to take a video of this cool old building before it sinks into the ground. I believe the reason they have that fenced off up there is because part of the upstairs collapsed, unfortunately. So I'm going to walk up to these windows and try to show you what the insides look like, and hope I don't get arrested doing it. This building is downtown Lancaster, South Carolina. The locals call it Lancaster. If you're from out of town, you're supposed to call it Lancaster. So, but I am right here by the courthouse, so it might be just a few minutes before the police come by to see me. But if they do, I'll talk to them. I'm not trying to vandalize anything. And so if the owners of this building see this, I did not go inside, would not go inside. I just want to get a video showing off this cool building. Maybe we'll bring some awareness to it and people will figure out a way to help save it. As I understand, I may have this wrong and I may have to edit it out of the video later. I believe the gentleman that built this was the mayor of the town for a while. I may have that wrong, but if memory serves me right, I think that's how that went. And it was, like I said, it was a really interesting place because it's retail and apartments. Later it was apartments, but originally it was intended to be a motel, and you know, they rented rooms. But I think later it was actually apartments. I imagine upstairs there was a long hallway, and these windows that you're looking at are the individual rooms on each side of that hallway, I believe. But I haven't ever seen any pictures of the inside. I'm sure there's locals that probably remember being in there. I believe the place was still open in the 90s. I think I saw it when it was still open, you know, years ago, but it hasn't been open for a long time. So I'm gonna walk up to some of these windows and try to show you just the inside through the glass, and I hope I don't get arrested standing out here showing you that. So you see they have the address up above. This is 113. It's been raining today. It's a concrete floor. Concrete looking ceilings. So maybe it's sturdier than I think it is. It's 113. This is 117. It's just an amazing place. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. But we're honestly to the point, see the floor? We're honestly to the point where anybody that goes in is taking their life into their hands. 121, it'll be a little harder to show you in there. Very similar to the other ones. You can see how this could be like a little storefront or whatever in its heyday. And then the one over here, I don't believe I'm going to be able to show you on the other side of that fence. I might get in trouble if I go in there. I might do it, but one of these, it was the lobby. You see how that goes around? Trying to see how the ceiling is made. The ceiling appears to be concrete, so maybe it's made out of steel beams and concrete. Let me see if anybody's watching. Again, to the people that watch this later, I'm not trying to hurt anything. I'm just trying to document it before the building falls into the ground. It's such an awesome place. Okay, so here's why they have it blocked off. You're looking down into the basement where the party room was. This is the first floor and the second floor. And that's just a huge shame. So they have unfortunately lost the second, well, the center of the building. It looks as if the other side is concrete, which is probably why it lasted longer. But, you know, the sides, the support structure appear to be concrete. But, wow. Okay, I'm going to go around to that side and look in those. This is a longer room because this side of the building goes around farther. I wish you could have saw before the other side collapsed. There was a grand staircase, believe it or not, in that part over there because that was kind of the entrance to the motel. This part over here was another retail place or a restaurant or something back in the day. But the ceiling appears to be, yeah, it's wood on this side, so this side could easily collapse too. On the other side, for whatever reason, it seems much more strong, but it almost looks like it's made out of concrete, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to show you what the side of the building looks like. It's kind of an L shape. So you saw the part we were just looking at, how it was much deeper on this side. And you can see that upstairs must have turned and had more rooms. It's such a shame. Must have been one heck of a place at one time. I hope they're able to do something with it, but with that center, to be honest, that they bought it a few years ago. The people that I think had the intention of fixing it up. I read an article about it online, but at the time the floor had already collapsed in that center spot. It's just the ceiling hadn't, but the actual balcony, I mean the actual staircase that was inside, had fallen down into the basement at that point. So I think they already had their work cut out for them then. But hopefully, you know, it can be done. It's just it would take a lot of funding, so I don't know. So I'm going to try to show you the back where the party room was downstairs. I'm not going to go in again. I'm just going to walk around the corner on the property and show you the back corner, because back on the back it's 3 stories tall. So it has a fairly steep driveway around the side. It's a door out the side. There must have been a fire exit or something there at one point. Look at the lintels above the windows there. This was one heck of a place at one time. It almost looks like an old school or something, but it's not. You can see it's been vandalized a little bit down there, but you can see where they were trying to add heating and or whatever, the vents and everything. So this is what's left of it, unfortunately. Amazing building at one point. This is the basement. See the ceilings I'm talking about? Doesn't that look solid? I mean, so this was down where the party room was at one point. By party room, I'm not saying drugs, alcohol, all that. There might have been some of that on. I'm saying they were renting it as a party room for children, like birthday parties and stuff like that. And this looks run down now and, you know, dangerous and all that. But at one point, this was a really nice building that people were proud to come to, proud to rent a room in. And it's just a shame seeing the condition that it's in now. Not really, you know, it's not because of vandalism or anything. It's just because there is some of that, but it's basically because it's old and time hasn't been good to it. But what an amazing building. So I'm gonna show you some pictures of what it looked like in its previous life.